Guys, let's have it.
Let's have it.
Like,
Share.
subscribe.
That's
Send to a
right.
mother that needs it.
Save a
Save a
mommy.
life.
Save a mommy, 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 save a.
Like,
Share. I cannot tell you how many times after delivery, I think the first 1, 2 weeks, I cannot tell you how many times I had to look at the mirror. I'm talking in terms of my tummy or my uterus not shrinking in the first one, two
Hmm.
weeks. Girl, the drama around it, I mean, it was so bad that a family member of mine was like, that's, I think, after a week or so. And my tummy was still really big because I didn't let them press me for the first few days because I was scared my stitches would pop and all of that. And a family member literally said, if they don't look you well, they'll think say you go still born another one. A family member of mine said
I'm
that. A guy,
confused.
anyway, a guy said that.
I'm confused. You go still born another. As
Yes,
for like there is another
yes,
baby
there's got to be
inside
with
you
this
ready
size
to
of
come
this
out.
tummy that I'm seeing. There's got to be another baby. A family member of mine said that, and there were
Like
these
days after
looks.
you gave birth.
Yes, there were these looks like, your belly know they shrink, they go down. Allow them to press it. I'm like,
I actually know someone who had a baby, and days after she was being pressed, and she, also got stitched. Days after she was being pressed, and she had to go back to the hospital.
oh,
And when you are stitched,
oof,
there is that whole injection that you're given to like numb
the
the
pain.
pain.
Mm-hmm.
But if you have to get stitched again,
Oh
you're
my
not going to
god.
get another injection. So you are going to feel the pain
Yeah, doctor
exactly
said
as it is.
be careful. No, don't lift heavy things. Don't stress it. Da 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 da. Because the next one there will be no numbing of the pain.
And
And
this
so
is
I was so
why.
scared because I mean my pain threshold is very
Mm,
tiny. So I was like, I don't need this in the first few days. I'm certain this thing it will go back.
mm. And this is
But no,
exactly why people need to understand that, girl, you just had a baby.
yes, girl, you just had a baby, and it's fine if that tummy is still
Mm-hmm.
out there for a couple weeks or even however
Absolutely.
long it takes for
However,
your body, really, to shrink and all of that. Is fine. Another thing, while this is an external pressure, I had a particular experience. So, the lady that was in the theater with me the day I was giving birth, now I'm over 30, having my first, child. That lady looks like she's in her early mid 20s. So 2 days after I gave birth, of course, you have to do immunization. I got to the hospital and this young girl already had jean on. Her tummy was like nothing ever happened. Whereas I'm still there with my bulgy tummy, like truly, truly, truly. It'd be like say I go born another picking with that belly when they there. But I felt that thing. I started looking at myself like, really? Is it that I got to a certain age and this was happening with me
mm,
and that kind of thing? I started feeling that what happened with my family members was an external thing, but this was something I was like, wow, okay, maybe truly, truly there's something off about my body.
mm.
But I mean, I
I
did
mean,
bounce back from that.
yeah, exactly. Look
I
at
just
you
had a
now.
baby,
Look at
girl.
you
I just
now.
had, and you also
Like,
just had a baby. So give yourself, give
yeah.
yourself.
I think a lot of people don't understand that. I mean, you can listen to society. You can
Mhm.
allow yourself to, see those milestones or whatever people might call it, those unrealistic
Snap back
expectations, those the
and
snapback and everything. You might see all of that and think, "Oh, that has to be me." But you will be so shocked. I mean, I remember when I had my baby, and some people came to visit. I had a similar experience. Some people came to visit and they were like, "Oh, you did not tie your stomach. If you don't tie it before you have your second one and your third one, it would never go back."
hmm.
I mean, yeah, I started working out
Hmm.
like right after,
Yeah, I
and that's
remember.
after the 6 weeks mark and everything. And this is not even because of any expectation or whatever. It was because that's what I was used to,
Yeah,
and I just needed to get myself
that
back in the
fits
headspace.
life.
But I had to stop still, and at that time I hadn't even gained whatever weight, because I actually lost a lot of weight when I was
Oh
pregnant.
my god.
And you know that
Skinny.
I lost a
She
lot of
was
weight when I was pregnant.
skinny.
It was so bad. I feel like, girl, are you okay? Now, when I had my baby and I started breastfeeding, and I didn't even have appetite at all. So
Ooh, the appetite thing, and it really helped because we both kind of had similar experiences where
yeah.
we didn't add the weight not until maybe a month or two
Yeah,
afterwards and all
exactly.
of that.
So, my sister came. Now, all of that was not helping me. It wasn't helping me heal properly because I wasn't eating, and it wasn't also helping my milk production. So, my sister came and was like, "Load her up with food,
Oh,
load
come
her up."
on.
And see, as at that time, I didn't care anymore. I mean, I was like, "This is exclusive. I want to do it, and I'm going to do it."
And give me all the
And
food that
yeah,
I
so
need
I was
to
like,
support.
bring the food. So when I was even
Yeah.
adding weight, I was like, that's not my problem. Bring
Yeah,
the
yeah.
food.
Put it on
Yeah,
exclusive tab.
yeah. So when I started working out, and it
Yeah.
wasn't working because I started having like this severe pain in my breast, you know. So I had to give myself a
Hmm.
minute and stop, right?
Hmm.
So when the weight started coming, I would always go to my family house, and my dad would be like, he'd be like, say this speaking, they do you something, no. But
Of
I'm
course.
like, but I
Of
told
course.
myself
Of
something.
course.
See, yeah, girl, you just had a baby. And it's not even just that. I'm glowing.
Yeah.
There's absolutely nothing you can tell me. And
Ooh.
this weight, I know that it may not be like I've never been this size, and I may
Hmm.
not be entirely comfortable in it, but I love it.
Yeah.
At this moment, I'm a mom and I know that I look good, and
You're
that's all that
blooming.
matters, you
She's
know?
blooming. Well, blooming. And that's fine. I mean, one of the things that, while we're saying girl you just had a baby that shocked us, my husband just like, babe, I really like.
Yeah.
Oof.
You are looking rounded. You know African
That
men.
now there are
You
things
are
to
looking
touch. Now
plump, you know?
I mean, it's not like I was that skinny. I was a size 10, but I think the man loves. I mean,
Mm.
let's. So yeah, I think it's fine to settle in. You just had a baby. It's okay if there are little folds
Mm-hmm.
here and there.
Absolutely.
If your appetite is off, you're eating a lot. If especially if you are doing exclusive, and even if you're not doing exclusive, it's fine. If you have a lot,
Yeah.
a huge appetite
Yeah.
right now, that's very fine. Another thing you have to understand is our body is very hormonal at this point, right?
Absolutely.
Our body is very hormonal. So I mean, you might struggle to lose the weight and all of that.
Yeah.
There's a lot of science, a lot of emotions, a lot of
Exactly. There's a lot of
mental work,
shift that is
yes, that is
happening
going
in
on
your
in your
body.
body. So
I
it's
mean,
fine.
so I'm someone who has always had like really good hair. Yeah. I mean,
Oh
like
my
I'm the type
god.
that would cut my hair, and in like a year they're like, "Oh, your hair is so pretty." I'm like, "Yeah, I cut it a year ago." And I
Mm-hmm.
mean, this hair, but like months after I had Ayomide, hey, I took out my braids, and the way the thing
You're
was
seeing
just
it on the
dropping
on the
everywhere,
floor.
I was seeing my hair on the floor. What is this?
Girl, it's fine.
Yeah,
You just had a baby.
yeah.
Put it on that. You just
Hmm.
had a baby. Give yourself some room.
Some
Give
grace,
yourself some grace.
some
Yes.
grace. In
You just
fact,
had a baby.
I remember at my baby shower, my sister knowing me, knowing that I'm someone who would want to just get on to the next. I had planned everything, planned the delivery. I knew what I wanted for that delivery. I had planned everything. I planned my baby's outfits, my baby's this, my baby's that, my everything, for my baby. And when my baby came, how we were going to receive our visitors in the hospital and everything. I had planned everything, but not postpartum.
Oh,
But we'll get into that.
yeah.
But when we were at the baby shower, my sister knowing me and knowing that that's how I am, she said something. She was like, "Give yourself grace,"
Hmm.
because she kind of knew. Now she was also pregnant. We gave birth like just
Around.
11 days
Yeah.
apart, and she was also pregnant, and she knew the things around it, and maybe she had like an idea of postpartum already. But she actually said, "When this baby comes, give yourself grace." That was something that I
I mean,
wasn't
she
prepared
knows
to
you.
do. Yeah,
She knows
because she
Lillian
knows me.
likes to go on to the very next. So what are we doing now?
Yeah.
So have you done this? There was no have
And
you
I
done
don't
this?
like my plan not to work. Like,
Go.
why is it not working?
So I want to talk on something that was a huge shock for me. Because girl, I just had a baby, but why is it that I'm not able to stand up properly?
Mm-hmm.
I have to sit and put my legs together. Like I mentioned earlier, that gaping hole between your legs and there is pain in it. I couldn't stand properly. I'm like, this is not what I see. Oh. When I go to all those aunties that just gave birth, you
They are
just see them
washing clothes.
cute. Yes,
They
some are
are they
even
are
cute,
bending. They
feeding their
are,
babies.
yeah.
I mean, I was still so sore and shaky for the first 1 week that my husband was helping me stand up, and I used to see the eyes around from
Mm.
friends, certain friends, certain visitors, and family members, and I'm like, is this a normal thing? Is it normal for me not to feel good at this point?
It's absolutely normal.
Yeah, girl, I just
It's
had a
absolutely
baby.
normal.
I just had a baby. So if you're feeling that as well, if you are in this space, you are in that postpartum, fresh postpartum space currently, and you're feeling all these things, girl, you just had a baby, and that's totally fine.
This is the grace you need to give yourself. Even God gives us the graces. Who are you not to give yourself the graces if you
Mhm.
truly love yourself?
Mhm.
Hi, guys. We hope you
Hi.
enjoyed this episode.
Yeah.
Don't forget to like,
Share,
subscribe,
comment,
and don't forget to share
send
to
to
a
your mom.
mama who
Mhm.
needs this,
Yeah.
because it is a community building and it is what is going to save a life. Thank you. We love you. Mwah!
Bye.
Bye.